Hey guys, IceWire here, and today we are going to be having a look at all of the new hybrids that will be joining the roster in Jurassic World Evolution. Now, I wasn't too sure whether I wanted to do them separately or do a combined video, but in the end I decided, since the SPINORAPTOR one was coming out literally the day after the STEGOCERATOPS one, might as well just chuck them all together. So here we are, and we're going to go through them in case any of you have not seen them yet. So let's get into it.
ANKYLODOCUS, an InGen hybrid combining the defensive capabilities of the Ankylosaurus and the larger size of the Diplodocus.
So first up we have the ANKYLODOCUS, which sounds, it's a mouthful. It's not how I thought it would be pronounced, but oh well, here we are. So the ANKYLODOCUS is of course the combination of the Ankylosaurus and the Diplodocus, which is the most random combination of dinosaur that I could ever think of. Now this one's probably, I would say, it's one that hasn't quite grown on me just yet. But first let's have a look at it. So as you can tell, the face, while it does have some visual similarities to its, Diplodocus counterpart, it does have a more slim-faced version of the Ankylosaurus's face. And I think one cool part that I like about this design for it is the club tail. And it does mention that it combines the defensive capabilities of the Ankylosaurus with the Diplodocus, so it makes me wonder whether this long boy will be able to fight back if it gets attacked. But then again, sauropods aren't the best with defending themselves. They kind of just get wiped out by carnivores. It's kind of sad, but they don't last very long, so it'd be cool to see if they introduce any new, I don't know, maybe a defensive mechanic or a fighting animation if something does try to attack it, because I think that would be really cool. If it has a tail like that, you might as well use it. Overall, the ANKYLODOCUS, I think, is probably one of the weaker hybrids that we're going to be getting. No offense to the ANKYLODOCUS, it does have a cuteness factor to it, but this is one of the more underwhelming hybrids, I think, in my opinion. Now, whether you like hybrids in Jurassic World Evolution or just the Jurassic World franchise in general, that is totally up to, your personal preference. Some people like them, some people don't like them. Me, personally, I'm not too fussed. I don't really mind the inclusion of hybrids. So that's my stance on the whole. Whether hybrids are cool or whether they're demon spawn and should not exist ever. Just to wrap up my thoughts on this one, for something that does have a club tail and some spikes coming out the side of its torso, I think it looks cute. There's some sort of cuteness factor to it that makes it more likable, I think. Anyway, that's my overview of the ANKYLODOCUS, so let's move on to number 2, STEGOCERATOPS.
STEGOCERATOPS, an InGen hybrid combining the differing defensive capabilities of the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops.
Now the Stegoceratops, I think, is my favorite by far. I love the horns and the plates on its spine. It just looks absolutely badass, and the size of it, I didn't think it would be this big, but as we can see here, it's squaring up with a T-Rex. Now, of course, the Stegoceratops has the high ground. It's doing an Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. But then again, it's a huge fucking beast. It's ginormous. And overall, I really, really love this one because the model for it is really, really nicely done. I love the giant horns coming out the side. And like I said, the plates. And of course the, I think that's called a Thagomizer tail. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but pretty sure it's called a Thagomizer. According to Jurassic World Alive. I've played a little bit of that. But that's my only knowledge of, I don't know, dinosaur body part names. But yeah, I think this one is definitely one of the better ones out of the three. Now, of course, we've got the SPINORAPTOR, which will be the last one we look at, but I love this one so much, and it's going to be interesting to see how each of these dinosaurs' social needs affect its counterparts. So, for example, if you put in a Stegoceratops in with Triceratopses, would that impact their social need? That's something I'm really curious about finding out. Are you guys curious about that? Let me know down in those comments below, because I know that's something that I am interested in, seeing whether that will play a part in the gameplay with these new hybrids, or if it will just be, you know, standard new dinosaur and they don't really affect their, you know, solo genetic counterparts, I guess. Also, I apologize if I do sound out of breath. I just came back from a walk with my dog, and I am dead. I am so dead. She is so fat, yet she runs so fast. Anyway, moving on to our final hybrid, the SPINORAPTOR.
Extracting hybrid profile. SPINORAPTOR. An InGen hybrid combining the size, power, and aggressive capabilities of the Spinosaurus with the speed and awareness of the Velociraptor.
One thing that I was curious about with the SPINORAPTOR is whether, like, the size is something that I was curious about. Whether it would be the size of a Velociraptor, the size of a Spinosaurus, or somewhere in between. And from what I can see with the gameplay with the SPINORAPTOR, it looks to be somewhere around, I would say, the Metriacanthosaurus size, Ceratosaurus, somewhere around that sizing, I think. Just going off of the kill animation with the goat, which, by the way, love it. I don't know, I like seeing carnivores kill things. I don't know, maybe I'm a sadist. But one thing that I think is really, really cool about this particular hybrid is the sound it makes. Just listen to it. Isn't that terrifying? That sounds so creepy. If you're walking at night, or just during the day, and you heard that, you would be spooked. You would be so spooked. I love it. It's a slightly more higher pitched combination of both the Spino roar and with a little bit of raptor thrown into it. And it works really, really well. I like it. In here, of course, we see it taking on the Spinosaurus. Now, just what I can tell of the attack animations, I feel like it's going to have kind of a similar attack animation to the Velociraptor, just from what we can tell of the leap. It would make sense for it to have a similar attack animation, but whether or not it will stay completely the same as the Velociraptor, we will only find out when we see the gameplay, honestly. I think, for me, personally, the SPINORAPTOR is my second favourite. Stegoceratops is my top favourite. I'm not gonna lie, I love it to bits. I think it looks fantastic. But yes, the SPINORAPTOR looks absolutely badass as well. The ANKYLODOCUS is... I don't know, I'm really torn on it. I want to like it. Maybe I'll like it when I see it in the game, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's the weaker one of the three. I don't know. But here we are. Those are all of the hybrids that we'll be getting in the new DLC for Jurassic World Evolution, The Secrets of Dr. Wu. If you want to know more information about this DLC, I did do a video about a week ago or so now, detailing, you know, the information for this DLC, what exactly we'll be getting, you know, from the hybrids, the new dinosaurs, to some new genetic modifications that we'll be able to use. All of that stuff, I will link that video both in the end cards and down in the description below, so do check that out if you're not too sure about what the heck this DLC is. Anyway, that is it for me for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Which one of the three is your favourite and why? Let me know down in those comments below. I would love, love, love to hear it. And when this does come out, I will be doing a first impressions kind of review of the DLC, so do keep your eyes open for that. I am looking forward to fiddling around with more genetic science and playing God and making Ian Malcolm upsetty. Because as we all know, life finds a way. Consider supporting me on Patreon as it feels to grow for my content's quality and the variety and production of said content that you guys get to see all here on the channel. And of course, a massive thank you to my current patrons. They are, of course, Cosmoronic, Nicholas Montoya, Caroline Richardson, Cooladora, and Bow and Arrows. And if you want to see your name shouted out at the end of the video like these guys, do hop over onto Patreon and have a look around at the cool rewards on offer. Anyway, it is IceWire signing off, and I'll see you later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world, and bye!